everyone, this is Crafty Decoria and I hope you're all doing great. So today I will be bringing you a very easy, inexpensive, and very sweet DIY that you can really use all year long. It is my Love Wall Banners. Now you may have seen at your local Dollar Trees or even hauled the banners that the Dollar Tree carries. They come in white and red. I'll put a picture here so you know which ones I'm talking about. But some of you have said that you just haven't been able to come across them. So I decided to use a few items that the Dollar Tree carries and make some banners of my own. Now these are really nice because you can really personalize the colors that you like. You can personalize the saying, as well as it is a larger size banner than the Dollar Tree carries, so you really do get a really good bang for your buck with this one here. And as I said, it's very easy, just a few items, a little bit of creativity, and you're good to go. So to begin with, I'm just going to take my Love Decor piece, and this is the Paint It Yourself sign, and I'm going to give this 2 coats of paint and primer from Rust-Oleum. Now if you don't have any spray paint on hand and you happen to be in the Dollar Tree, you can pick up their acrylic paint. It is by Acrylique and I really like their acrylic paint, and it comes in so many different colors, so that's another option. So I'm going to give this 2 coats on the front, the back, and the sides, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so my do-it-yourself decor signs are drying, so now I'm going to work on the actual banner. And for that, I am using a table runner from the Dollar Tree. Now I picked it up in red, but they did have other colors. And I just folded the table runner in half, and along the center, I'm just going to cut with my scissors to have 2 even pieces of the table runner. So 1 table runner will make 2 banners. Okay, so at this point, my Paint It Yourself Love Wall Decor signs have dried, and I just have them set aside until I'm ready to glue them onto the banner. And then I started working on my banners. Now before I started doing anything, I did take my iron and I just pressed them out because there were a few creases in it. And it's just nicer to have it nice and flat when you're going to stencil your saying onto the table runner. Now there's 2 ways. I'm making 2 banners today, as I said, and there's 2 different ways that I'm going to show you. The 2 that I'm going to show you today, the first one, I'm using stencils. Now all the stencils, with the exception of this one here, I purchased at the Dollar Tree. This one I purchased at Dollarama. But all the other ones I did get there, and I usually like to get them in various sizes. So the other ones I've already opened them and used them a few times, but this is what the first set looks like. It comes in this package. Now these ones here, I don't always see them. When I do see them, I like to buy a few packages because I think these stencil sets are fantastic. You get about 2 or 3 of these same sheets. It is the complete letter, the complete alphabet, and then they give you shapes and symbols and numbers as well. So this is a great stencil set. The ones that I use today, and also it's by the Color Factory. So I use the same stencil set, but this is 1.5 inches, whereas this one here is 1 inch. So I used the 1.5 inches, and then I used a this one here I can't remember because I opened it a while ago and I don't have the package, but it's either 2 inches or 2.5 inches. And this one here came in a large sheet sort of like this one here. This one, I always see it at the Dollar Tree. This one as well, I see it here and there. So again, when I do see them, I grab a few because they are great. And again, it comes in a long sheet, but then I just end up cutting them up because it's just easier for when I'm working on a project to have them in smaller pieces. So then you're just gonna pick a saying. Now, the one that I chose for this one here is love is patient, love is kind, 1 Corinthians 13:4. Now, what I will be doing is the Paint It Yourself love signs. They are actually going to be glued at the very top of the banner. And then the jute twine is going to hang the whole banner, which is going to work out great. But what I did was I have love as the first word, and then underneath I continue it, is patient, love is kind. So I did that with this one here. I've already stenciled it all out. You can't see it. During the day you could see it a little bit better, but you really can't see it now. I'll see if I can zoom in here. It's just because it is dark. See, as you can see here, there's C-O-R-I. It's already stenciled on there. And as I'm painting it, you will see it all come to life. It should look really pretty. And the paint I'm going to be using again is the acrylic white paint from the Dollar Tree. Now, I was also going to try using this ornament ball marker, but I did test it on a little piece and it just seems like it really soaks into the fabric, so I don't think it will work as well. But I will give it a try to see how it works. If not, then definitely I will be using the acrylic white paint. But also, if you wanted to get a Sharpie, I don't know if it would bleed. It may bleed on the fabric, so I won't be trying that today. But again, I'll just be using the paint. So that is the way I did this one here. Now this other one over here, let me zoom. Let me move the camera here a bit. This other one over here, it's a very simple method, and it's one that I like to use a lot because it works great with different fonts. I just typed out what I wanted to put on my banner. So the second one, I typed out this that says, love never gives up, 1 Corinthians 13:7. Now again, love is going to be the decor piece that is going to be at the top. So all I need is never gives up. But this was too small for me to put it on. I wanted bigger lettering. So all I did was I went into photos and I cropped it. So I cropped it so that I have never gives, that was one, and then the other part that was cropped was up, 1 Corinthians 13:7. And then I printed them separately. So this way it made it much bigger and it's going to work better with my banner. So here you can see never gives, and it doesn't matter if you have a little bit here because I'm just going to be going over the letters that I will be using. So never gives up, 1 Corinthians 13:7. And then all you do is you turn the piece of paper around, you take your pencil, and then you just shade in where the lettering is. And you shade it in really well. Get a lot of pencil on there, and then when you're ready to trace it, you just turn your page up, right side up, and then you just take your pencil and you go over all the letters, and then the lead from the pencil is going to transfer onto the fabric. And it's a very simple way to do it. It comes out great. You don't have to be perfect with it. Again, I will be going over with the acrylic paint, but I just thought I'd show you two different ways that I transfer some different sayings onto my banners, using this method and then using the stencils. So now I'm going to go ahead. This one is not done yet, so I'm going to start tracing my letters onto this banner. Once I've done that, I will start painting both banners, and then we'll move on to the next step. The next day. I just thought I'd wait until the daytime because it just shows up so much nicer in the daylight. So all I'm going to do right now is I ended up printing out this arrow because I had quite a gap at the top and I just wanted to fill that in. So I'm just going to, with my pencil again, shade the back and then transfer this arrow onto the banner. Okay, so now that I have finished painting the table runner, which is the bottom portion of the banner, I am ready to glue on my Paint It Yourself Love Wall Decor sign. And of course, this will be what holds the whole banner up. And all I'm going to use to adhere this sign to the table runner is my hot glue. Being that the table runner is very light, the hot glue will be sufficient. I will just run a bead of glue all along the top and then center the love sign to the table runner. Once I have glued both banners, I will show you what both banners look like displayed in my home. Just a little reminder, if you decide to make this banner, when you do put your glue down, keep in mind that where the V is, you will see the table runner. So I ran the bead of glue all the way across, and then when I put it down, I realized, and I removed the glue pretty easily, but you may want to mark it out first. This way you'll avoid having glue in that space. Alright everyone, so here are the Dollar Tree Love or Table Runner Love banners, and I am so pleased with how these have turned out. So as you can see, the one on the left, this is the plain one, simply using the items that I showed you in the video, just the table runner, some paint, the Paint It Yourself Love sign, and stencils, or tracing your letters using the printout and then just shading in the back and then tracing that on. And I really am so pleased with how this has turned out. Now I went ahead and just put a piece of cloth in behind so that you could see the sign better. And then I went ahead and kind of added a little bit more color to this one here. So the exact same items, only with the paint I used some pink and blue. And then I purchased a bag of pom-poms from the Dollar Tree, which was a great deal. You get 90 pieces in the package. You have large, medium, and small balls. And then I went ahead and covered the love sign with the pom-poms. And I really like how this one has turned out. So as you can see, at the very bottom are the little mini pom-poms. And then I use the large and medium pom-poms to cover the sign. And I think this is really nice for springtime or summer. It just adds a nice pop of color. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you another way by adding one more item to it and giving it a little bit of color, how really beautiful these banners look. It was very simple to make, so inexpensive, and really a good size piece to display in your home. I really liked how these banners came out, and I hope that you enjoyed this DIY as well. If you did, please like and share the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and as always guys, you take care of yourselves, and I hope to catch you in my next video. Bye-bye.